organized, and it's still a little early and not enough, resources to do it, but have a 24/7 rotating, chat and groups up.
All right, we're live, and we got Hooch Miller's our first. Sorry, I got an echo. I forgot to mute my watch pack. We're live. We got Hooch Miller out in the chat. Let's see if the other 30 people come over here. The earth is flat, and here's James to tell you about it. Shout out to Night Angel.
Yeah, flat again in a general term. Like I say, if you look at an island surrounded by water, just like the continents, but the island will have a mound in the middle usually and just slope out to the water on all sides.
But I would say in general the terrain varies from, supposedly, if you can believe the people that told us, 8 miles deep in the ocean or however far they drilled all the way up to the top of Mount Everest, how that is. So it varies. The terrain varies in those two extremes, but it's generally level. Water is level. Water does not conform to a curve. Does not fit to a sphere.
No, it conforms to its container or environment.
Correct.
If it's a
shout out to Nita Holman's out there too. Good to see her.
A square, it'll happily form a square.
So welcome anybody that come from Larry's Hangout that ended abruptly, and we've started another one. And if they want to snipe me, they can do it. Somebody else will start one. So I was going to be up for like another hour. I'm going to go ahead and give Jim the controls while I'm thinking about it. James, I'm sorry. You don't let me call Jim.
I'll play funky sound effects, tell bad jokes, laugh at them myself, carry on.
I just share controls with you.
Yeah, I'm probably going
to go ahead.
Wait till a few more people get on. I have to get some Z's for tomorrow because I am going to the bash at the Parliament Hill. But that's only in the afternoon. Yeah, with, 40, 50,000, well, maybe not that many, but a good 10,000 or more people there smoking dope and stuff,
So even like innocent people and cops and stuff will get secondhand buzz. It's just
hell yeah. Some of the cops are even kind of like, you get Chinaman eyes sometimes when you you see them before it starts at around 4:30, because then that's when everyone tries to hold back to light up a good one. But they're all pie-eyed and just like on speed or something. And then about half an hour later, all you see are these slits there and these kind of half-baked smiles there. Oh, we're not really happy. We're still ready to thump you. Just laugh a lot about it. And just be funnier while we're using our batons on you.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we beat that guy with our sticks? Yeah, well, I smoked a joint and then I went and beat one, and it was so much better. Moving right along. It's a police state joke,
Let's see who else we got joining out there. Anybody wants to join the panel? I'm not sure where to put the link. I can't find our last hangout we were in on my little thing right here. But it should be the last one on my little list here, right?
Are there more doohickeys or thingamabobs in Kentucky?
I'd say there's more thingamabobs.
More thingamabobs, okay. I think doohickeys are a coastal thing.
Could be.
Yeah, they have to be resistant to salt water.
You hear doohickey around here sometimes. But...
Jerry rig.
So is it possible that Larry just like rolled over and actually turned it off or something? Or...
No. This was sequential.
Okay.
I went back, watched the last few minutes, and it was one after another. People were sort of sent to the guillotine, just like Marie Antoinette.
Nine Angel Phoebe asks, what's a doohickey? What do y'all call things in England when you trying to describe a part, you don't really know what the name of it is. You just call it the thingamajig.
Thingamabob, a thingamajig,
Yeah.
doohickey, contraption.
A thingamabob is what they call it in England. Hooch is saying Larry said he was going to end it, so maybe Larry did turn it off. I don't know.
He sniped us. Well, he was going to hear about that tomorrow. No, I think he just went to bed.
Yeah, who knows?
No, I think we were literally sniped.
Well, we've captured 9 of the 30 viewers we had so far. So.
Well, Felix said she was going to bed, and a few others probably like.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can take a few minutes to find a new hangout once one closes down, eh?
Does anybody out there want a link?
Sometimes I find them in 3 or 4 minutes of when they start up, but sometimes it can be like 40, 50 minutes.
Is this a new link?
Hi, Vince.
The other one says removed by. Did Larry stop it?
Oh, Larry did stop it? Okay.
Well, that's okay. At least we weren't sniped.
We thought we got sniped.
It's my question. It said you've been removed. I was removed.
Well, I think we got sniped at Larry's. I think he went to bed, left us all there, and I went back and watched the film, and we were plucked off one at a time. Boom, 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 boom. That feels like a sniping.
I came back upstairs, and it says you've been removed. You're not able to rejoin the call. I thought, what?
Yeah, we got sniped. The whole bunch of us got sniped.
I'm gonna take a look back at the video.
Yeah, because that means someone who got a link there was, even though talking flat earthy, was not.
We did not. Nobody shared a link or what?
I don't know. I don't know. It's almost like an agent. Because I'm sure they will put, doubles and undercovers to kind of do that. Pretend they're nice flat earthers being good so they can always get the links to try to shut them down or pass them off to other, gamer trolls and stuff.
That's weird. Because I don't think anybody... Did you guys screen share something when I was downstairs?
No, none of us had controls, I don't think.
We were going to. We
talked about it, but no one shared nothing.
Oh, well, if nobody shared it, so how can he get the link?
Someone had to give it out.
We got a mole.
That's what I said. Someone pretending to be a flat earther somewhere in the last group that...
The only evidence I'll bring to this table is that it was posted in a chat that has like 38 people in it, and that's all I know about it.
So what's with the fake Justin Bernard coming and sniping us out?
Was that who did it?
Fake Justin Bernard? That was the real Justin.
Why would he do that?
No, he did not do that. I'm sure he didn't.
No.
Okay, so when you added him in, somebody else got the link at the same time when you added him in? Because he was already on earlier.
Is there still somebody who's got that? Oh no, is everybody removed?
I punched myself out before the sniper got me because I saw you put it in the thing, snipe away, because somebody had gotten in there, and I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, at the end, I could only see a generic icon, that little.
I have no idea who it was. It just a little blue man screen. All I saw.
I just hit my
Oh, wait a minute. I will go and check the video. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, there's a way to understand what happened.
So where can I push this link right now for people that want to join?
Well, you already. I saw the link in the join link dispensary, so I clicked on it.
Okay.
I thought it was the new link. So okay. Oh, I cannot even see the chat because I'm still. Oh wait, I have the other video. We can watch it.
I saw in the side chat Vincent added Justin Bernard, and then all of a sudden, like I saw.
Yeah, that was more than 30 minutes before that. More, he was talking.
Yeah, that was way before that. They just give you a log of the
last entry that happened, and then.
They just happened to be 30 minutes ago, though. Is what we're saying, Felix. They just keep a log of what happens in the chat out there. And that was 30 minutes ago that he added Justin was the last thing that happened.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he joined and he just talked normal. No, he's not one of the one who will share the link. I'm sure of that. He was all day long in Hillbilly. He was everywhere. So no.
No, I'm not saying
Something else
Hillbilly.
happened.
That was the very last entry, like in the side chat. It popped up and it flashed. It as if you had just now done that, but he was already in Larry's Hangout earlier. But it just flashed.
Yeah, I understand totally for 100% how it works. So let me check
No,
it.
I think somebody was. Yeah, I don't really. But that's the last thing I saw at the very bottom of the side chat thing.
I know
So
that.
that's where the thing went.
That is because he was the last one who. Oh, let it go. I know exactly what I do. Let me check the video.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw what you wrote.
Is this on your
Wait.
channel, Dave?
This
Yeah.
is my channel right now, Vinny. I'm gonna give you controls.
Yeah, please. Then I can screen share the last video. There must be somebody jumping in and then jumping out. Otherwise, it was not a snipe.
I saw the
Okay.
blue thing
I just
come
gave
up.
you controls, Vinny. Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw that blue thing
Can
come up.
you hide me from broadcast first because I have to screen share full screen now.
How do I do that? Click on your little thing.
No, if you go to my icon, click on the arrow down, and then hide from broadcast, the upper one.
Got it. Okay. You're hidden. So he's going to screen share what happened over at Larry's.
Mhm.
I got to present him when he comes back, when he's ready, right? Oh, James just dropped. He said he was going to bed, and now he's got to get up. So now he's back. Okay. You didn't get sniped, did you, James? So, Johnny, if you want to rejoin the panel, I'll figure out a way to get you the link. I'll send you. I'll leave you a link on one of your videos on your channel or something.
Hey Dave, I was waiting for you to bring me back. I was already ready for the screen share.
I was waiting for you to give me a message. Okay, just a second.
No, if you hide me from broadcast, I cannot say anything. You know,
Okay.
look what happened if I hide myself. Look.
Okay, I got you. My bad. Go ahead. You're unhidden now, right?
He's hid.
Okay, now I need to unhide. Okay, go ahead, Benny. Fuck, is it working? Are you there, Benny?
Yeah, he's working on it.
Okay.
It's just our symbols on the bottom are kind of in the way of it.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's showing the last thing.
The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2. The last one stopped to buckle his shoe.
Shout out to Lizard King, just joined with 2 zeros, whatever that means.
There it is,
What's
right
up,
there.
Lizard King?
So at
There's the blue guy. Is that the culprit?
yeah.
Let's smoke a flatty. Oh, There's a blue guy.
Yep.
And now we start going. Bye-byes.
Let's see who goes first. I think it was James.
Yeah, I was talking.
No, it was somebody before you dropped.
Oh, yeah.
The blue guy went. No.
It doesn't have to be someone you actually see on the panel that's sniping.
I saw it pop up. I hit my red phone.
I'm gone.
Nobody's touching me, man. Get up it.
Dave's gone.
I was second, yeah.
Larry's gone. They did it sequentially, I guess. The rest are gone. And the blue man, who didn't say a word, I don't think, to the end.
Saved you for last, huh, Vince?
Yeah, there was no speech or nothing. It wasn't like Timmy's modus operandi or whatever. Wasn't any gloating speech.
No, no biggie.
And then 5 minutes later, we got another show on air. So
Wow, that's okay. But if I watch this, this is the same thing that happened last night.
Yep. Saved you for last.
Same at Larry's. The blue man pops up, goes away, then
Yeah.
jumps into his how do you call that? The green thing, the green chat, the hangout chat,
mm-hmm.
and then he was really slow. I think he was deleting first all the people who were in there, and then the panel. Because we had more than I added 14 people. A healthy skeptic, they were all there.
So he took the time, whoever it was, to delete people that wasn't even participating in the call.
Well, he jumped. Well, normally it goes like. Well, I can tell you how. But yeah, they jump in and they jump out. Then they have the link, not the link, but the. How did they get the fucking link?
I don't know. We don't know who it is.
It never went over chat or nothing. It all went
Nope.
Just direct.
I cannot remember. I cannot remember that anybody screenshot something. So
I don't think anyone did.
I don't think anybody did.
Okay.
The
Well,
only one screen sharing was you, Vinny, and I know you didn't do it.
I'm going to take a look in the. But it was somebody not like Tim, because Tim will be first deleting me.
Yeah, and he likes
plus
to
he would
make
make his 5-minute speech too.
Exactly. Somebody is fooling. All right, no problem. I will figure out who. I will go. I'll be back.
right on.
Vinny's on the case.
Oh hell, he's a pro. And it's just good to know who's doing what, you know, because it helps to nip it in the bud a bit, you know. It's a little more work, but it's worth it in the end.
It's just bullshit. People are cyberly limiting others' free speech, you know. If we're such crazy people, why don't they just leave us alone?
Well, the fact is
that they do shit like this, it makes me more that gives it more validity to what we're talking about.
If we were the Rainbow Coalition, Google would defend us, make sure this shit didn't happen. If we were, you know, gay rights or anything,
Right.
Catholic
But
defense,
all we're doing
they
is
defend
questions
us.
the globe that we got told about, and you know we get all this activity going on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be paranoid about it, but it's just obvious to everybody, you know.
Yeah, you're allowed free speech, but not about, you know, the lies about the flat Earth.
Right. Well, they give us the illusion that we're getting a free speech, but then they have all this bullshit going on too.
Well, you can't censor me, but there are people who are trying to get me to shut up around here, and that's not going to happen, you know. That
Yeah.
ain't gonna happen.
They're not going to shut me up. I've seen too much bullshit. I've done too much research about all this crap, and
I mean, it's
I
like
don't know it all. Nobody knows all the answers, but I know that there's so much bullshit out there.
yeah. I know, like I say, I used to be diehard NASA. I believed we went to the moon, everything. And I do photography, montage, all kinds of stuff. And it always, that it was not even CD, because you believe in your mind it's real. Any photo of any garbage they show you was real.
Yeah.
It's when I started hearing, critics and Rene, not Rousseau, Rene, the one who did NASA Mooned America and stuff. But anyway, once I actually saw the first real fraud, that's bullshit, that's garbage, it opened a floodgate.
Yeah.
But
It's
until
all
that one registered, it was all real. But it took that one to register to let me know it was all fucking bullshit. It's like a switch.
Guy out in chat says YouTube and Google don't like free speech when it's too close to the truth. That's from Lou Awake. That's true. I agree with that.
Well, YouTube and Google are offering the suggestions. I think they're supporting us just fine. I think it's just the people who are class A fucking, circle jerks who want to come and shut down people's hangouts. It's somebody who's just not far from the movement or whatnot that's doing this.
Did Ari tell Sub Johnny he's welcome to come back in here if he wants? I mean, I don't know if he.
Because the thing is, it's the same thing that's happening with people's, subs disappearing or counts, going up or down or whatever, view counts or, one of those things. Those are happening to people all the way across the board on YouTube. It's just not fun. It's happening to a lot of other people all the way across. So.
Yeah, and even if you're not losing your subs and stuff, all the trolling and nonsense there, a lot of people, it does wear them down and they abandon ship after a while,
And it doesn't even matter, if it's flat earth or just another subject in general. There's just people that get worn down by that stuff.
Well, it's funny because, again, there's a whole series of South Park episodes that are on, like, trolling, just trolling. Like, it's a cultural pastime.
Yep.
I guess it was Kyle's dad was one of the big ones.
Yeah, Kyle's dad went to the
Netherlands or somewhere.
Huh?
They had this troll stopper or something where you get the troll's whole history or whatever.
They made them sit on all those chairs with no clothes on.
Yeah, South Park, they really do go overboard on a lot of things. They are a pretty potty show, but they are a deep show too. There's a reason some shows make it and some shows don't, Honestly, in the first few seasons of South Park, I hated it. I thought it was cheap, just nonsense and stuff. And early on it was, but it evolved, so, and it became educated.
Oh, one of the episodes just totally disappeared. They would play, the first episode, and then it's kind of like, I think like 2 nights later, they'd rebroadcast it. And so it totally disappeared. It was about Oprah's crotch. And
I see that one. It's Towelie, A Million Tiny Fibers. McTowelie wrote a book, and it went on Oprah's.
Because that disappeared because they didn't rebroadcast it.
No, but some of these people, like Oprah, she's a multi-billionaire, and she does have influence. I mean, a big enough threat of lawsuit that could really seriously, cost tens of millions of dollars. And, Comedy Central say, screw that. We aired it once. That's enough.
Yeah.
They can still sell it on their DVDs or do whatever. They just maybe can't rebroadcast it,
Yeah.
But they attacked everyone pretty fairly. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Even Chef, what's his name, who was a Scientologist, was real upset that they went after Scientology. But you know, it's only fair. They went after Catholics. They went after Scientology. They went after Barbara Streisand. They don't care who they do. That makes it a little more fair, a little more even the playing field. You know.
Exactly.
You know, it's not like they were really picking on anyone. They were picking on everyone. They just, you know, found a subject to tear into it, you know.
Got Sub Johnny coming back in and just sent him an email. That's the only way I know to get. I just gave him my email and emailed it to him. So
Okay.
I know James is a trooper, but he said he ain't gonna stay up a lot longer. And it's
Yeah,
almost
I have
4 a.m.
to
for
go
me.
for a nod and stuff and just try to get a few hours sleep tonight.
And Felix already said in the chat she was going to bed, but here you are talking. What are you doing, Felix?
She's talking from her sleep, you know. People talk in their sleep, you know.
Didn't you do like 12 hours on Hangouts yesterday? How do you do it, girl?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Electrodes connected to
It's
the
gonna get harder, right?
temples.
I am tired today, though. I didn't coffee. I was drinking tea and caffeine. I was drinking tea. So I get pretty like goofed up when I drink too much caffeine. Can't like drink Monsters. I gotta lay off Monsters or
Frick, you know, Monsters can have like 80 milligrams of caffeine. That's like, you know, 30, 40 cups of coffee.
so anyway, yeah, just gotta lay off caffeine because I get kooky when I have caffeine. So
Here, the government imposed laws limiting how much caffeine can go in these drinks.
yeah.
People were dying from it.
Well, I suppose if you have a lack of sleep, but if I wake up late, I'm gonna be up late.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
Thanks.
Sorry you had to endure that sniping over at Larry's. Wasn't no big deal.
Yeah, it's nobody's fault.
Nah, it's not a big deal either. It's just, you know, part of like, you know, something's on the road, you go around it type of thing, you know.
It's just another bump in the road.
Just that's what I was looking for.
Just another bump in the road.
Dad's gonna come in too. He just emailed me. So get him in here.
Yeah,
How
this
long-
is
So we got same panel we had before the snipe happened, right?
Almost, yeah.
Guys, how long are you planning to do this live chat?
How long you plan on leaving it on, Dave?
I'll leave it on. I've got people with controls, but I need to give you controls. I'm gonna have to trust you, Johnny. Because I gotta go to bed like I can stay up another 30, 40 minutes, but I gotta go to bed.
Well, me too. Probably half an hour, I'm done.
Okay. so far everybody I've got given controls to is going to bed.
well, I can leave my icon up and stuff, and with the controls you keep the chat open or whatever, but I'll probably be flat on my head.
We're all in the same time zone right now. This is rare on one of these
I
chats.
know.
Yeah,
I think
really. Yeah.
Everybody on this panels, it's almost 4 a.m. for you, right?
Yeah.
We
So
could
you
all
should-
watch the same NASA launch if it was heading north.
And I think Matt's in Florida. I'm pretty sure he's on the same time zone.
Yep, the same time as us
Here
here.
comes that Dutchman.
He probably has found out something, hopefully.
What's the word, Vinny Bot?
No, I will tell you later.
Yeah,
Okay.
at least you know, right? That's good enough. You do know, right? Just don't tell us, just yes or no. You know. That's good enough. I'm happy
Yes.
with that. Good. I'm
Can
happy.
you put anything in the side chat, or you just want to tell us later?
Let me hold this for a couple of days.
Okay, gotcha. But anyway, we got Matt's supposed to read.
Oh, by the way, if you look at the Join Link dispensary, you can see who was watching the link at that time.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And then one of those should have been that, but I don't think so. So I got another way, and I think, let it go. Let's
Yeah.
go on. I don't know
And,
where
and
we're at.
history repeats itself. If it's done once, it may be done again, and that's just like doubling up on information that you use and make more sure. Is all. Sometimes it takes a little more time, like wine or something. Just cooking. It just doesn't all come at once,
First, you gotta brew the beer before you get it into the chicken.
Mind you, you can eat 2 slices of bread, a hard-boiled egg, a teaspoon of mayonnaise, and a little salt and pepper, and drink some water, and your body really doesn't know that it wasn't a, egg sandwich with mayonnaise. The long way.
It's all gets chewed.
Hey guys, I'm gonna grab another coffee. I did not sleep. What time is it? Oh, 9:45. I have to go to the doctor in a couple of 3 hours or so, 4 hours. I'm gonna take a nap. I will be here. Just scream and.
Scream.
Oh, you guys have control, so there should be no problem.
If nothing else, if we all go to bed, I'll just leave my laptop on. I'll play some of this piano music here. Let me get that out.
Have astrolabe dreams there. Astrolab dreams, okay?
Maybe we should all go 4 a.m. 4 a.m.
It's almost 4 a.m. for me, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 4 a.m. just shut down. That's it. Everybody go sleep.
Yeah, we do
Or
that.
else.
Everyone on the same time zone?
Yeah, isn't that wild, man?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's-
Time zone. It's 10
Besides
o'clock.
Everybody but the Dutchman is on Eastern Standard Time right now.
Hey, can everybody see the moon, or is nobody outside?
I can look real quick.
Yes, I had him on the couch.
I'll go look real quick. Be right back.
You can always let it run, Dave. I will jump in back.
Yeah,
Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't sleep. I have to.
Go ahead and do what you gotta do, Benny.
Yeah, I know, but it's 10. I have to be at the doctor in a couple.
I'll
But
just
hey,
let it run,
make
let
sure
music play
make
with
sure
it.
you don't play that music anymore. You gave us a copyright. No, it was only a copyright notice. So.
Right.
I just stay here, hide myself on broadcast. Nobody can see my ugly face, and then I'll see you later.
Yeah, no moon here. It's really like a even overcast here.
I can't see the moon for the clouds here.
Yeah, can't see moon, can't see stars. Just got clouds.
I'm about to go outside and look. Give me 1 second.
In the last 4 days, we went from like little buds under the trees to like tonight. I let the dogs out, and the lilacs already have flowers on them. I mean,
That's
just
very
since
early
yesterday.
for lilacs. Are
Since
they bushes
yesterday. Yes.
or vines?
Since yesterday. They're already here since yesterday. It's how fast I got everything deep root feeded this year. Fuck them chemtrails, but I'm not gonna kill my stuff. I fed them.
I have an idea, guys.
The sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just came back. The moon it just I don't understand it. I don't understand. I can see the moon, by the way. The moon is to my southeast.
Okay.
What you don't understand?
I don't understand how it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning and the moon is still to my east.
Because it'll probably be a few degrees past that tomorrow, and
No, every day. Moon is-
No, okay. Look, I've been tracking it for like just with my eyes, not with any sort of tracking device, but just with my eyes, and I trust what I see, and I'm being honest. So last week, I can hear myself. Can everybody mute real quick?
Mhm.
I'm getting feedback.
I'll mute.
Shut.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
Get back to the screen. I was doing something else.
Alrighty, awesome. So yeah, I'm good now. So I think it was last week. Yeah, last week is when I first started doing all this. Right when Antonio and Vincent were doing the sun tracking and stuff, I've always been interested in the moon, so I would go out every night. So I was able to see the moon at 6 or 7 o'clock in the afternoon a week ago. and now it's only been 7 to 10 days, and I can't see the moon until 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Well,
every single night, and it just came over the horizon.
yeah.
Well, the moon has a 28-hour 50-minute orbit. It's 4 hours longer than the sun.
So get yourself an almanac or table, or just look it up like in your local weather, and it'll tell you what time it's. I'm not going to use quotes, rising or setting, and it varies every day, and it doesn't have really anything to do with its phase or anything.
It's like it's following its own track, isn't it?
Yes, it
It's
goes
like doing its
own
own thing. It has nothing to do with us. It's doing its own thing. It's completely independent from everything.
Circuit. Yes, it travels its own circuit.
It goes slower than sun. Slower than sun.
Yeah, by 4 hours.
But
15
I don't know about that. I feel like it might speed up and slow down, because if it has its own circuit and it's working independently from everything else, then it has to.
Look. Yeah, a lot of the Bible is not complete. You have like the Book of Enoch, the descriptions of the earth and the mechanics of the sun, moon, and stars by the angel Ariel. So
yeah, it's like chapter 73 or something like that.
So it's not in Canaan teachings today, but it's still out there. And even though it's sort of, again, they have 12 portals he describes and this and that. Well, there are 12 months in a year,
There's 12 signs of the zodiac, and
so
the moon only approximately 28 days.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. So if the moon can speed up and it can slow,
I'll mute you.
If the moon can.
Oh my god. Okay, bye. Be stupid. And
I wasn't trying to interrupt her, but okay. But she's the queen of interrupting people. But anyways.
the moon and the sun, you can set a watch by them. Even though we don't understand them in the short term, there's a long-term pattern that they follow, and it's pretty absolute. And again, right now we still consider the moon an object, an actual physical object. And again, I don't put limits on it like that. Like I say, for me, it can be one of these.
Well, I'm definitely not going to get mad about it.
No. But I keep all the possibilities open. It could be an object.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It could speed up and it could slow down. It could get higher and it could get lower. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. No problem with that. And the fact is, it could be like a projection, like the magic mirror, or Chinese magic mirror. So there's again, though, I find with the so-called Book of Enoch, there's good information in that.
That's an interesting book, man, isn't it? That's an interesting book.
And it's funny that they took it out of Canaan law and Canaan teachings,
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And but see, what kind of confirms it for me is that they found full and complete Ethiopian Bibles that are, just as old as any other ancient text that we've had, and completely put together with the Book of Enoch, completely word for word what we get it as far as the English translation, as far as I understand.
Here's something that a lot of people don't know. A lot of Ethiopians, their language is from Hebrew. Nigerians, I can speak some Nigerian with Nigerians. I can order food and other stuff, because guess what? You want marakaf or marakafui, it's the same thing in Israel as in Nigeria.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
I didn't know that. I mean, Ethiopia has a big part in the Bible. It's mentioned a bunch.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think anything from Ethiopia, as far as biblical text or anything like that, we should probably take a look at and take them pretty seriously. That's where I think they say maybe the sons of Seth went. I'm not too sure. But I think they might be the sons of Seth. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think
I might be talking out of my butt right there.
In Central Africa, where it's mostly desert and barren now, there were kingdoms and civilizations and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, well, as far as
destroyed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that was all from the Great Flood, and then there was also I think that everything was a lot closer together before the Great Flood. I think maybe Pangea was a real thing. You know, who knows? Just not on a globe.
I have an issue with the Pangea theory
Well,
because
me too. Yeah.
again, with the idea that all the weight of these land masses was on one side of a projected mass of spinning globular whatever spinning, and how all of this redistributed evenly to get
Well, they
to
say
the
it's over
point
like
where
billions of years.
it doesn't work that way though. When something's that lopsided, it doesn't right itself. It's like expecting a hurricane to pass over a junkyard, and after it's all over, there's a brand new 747 that's been constructed in the middle of that junkyard.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't. But I do think that maybe we were closer together at one point, and I think maybe the flood is what broke us apart. And I mean, that's just kind of a theory I have. You know, who knows? It's just kind of like with the moon. You know, it's weird that last week the moon was traveling, way, in my opinion, way faster than it is now, and it slowed down tremendously because last week I was able to see it at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and now I'm not able to see it until damn near 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's
so,
like
something has to be happening.
Yeah,
there.
it's like, okay, it's following an orbit around a circle, which gets tighter and tighter. You know, like a skater,
or like an elliptical
with their
orbit,
arm ends, they'll spin faster. Same with the moon when it's on a shorter radius or diameter or circumference that it's doing. It does it a bit faster.
Yeah, so that would make sense. That would make perfect sense right there. So it does speed up and slow down just because of the range of motion that it's going in.
Yes.
So either way, I think that the sun stays constant. I don't think the sun. I think the moon is what fluctuates. Because we can pretty much set our sun. It's going to be, the sun doesn't fluctuate like that. You know what I mean? Like, at least as far as my knowledge, it doesn't really, maybe by a few minutes here and there, but like, my sunrises and sunsets are pretty accurate. It's the moon that doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like I understand how the sun kind of works from just looking at it, just looking, and nobody can really look at the sun, but just kind of looking at the path of it. I live in Florida, there's not much land between the East Coast and the West Coast, so I can look and you
got a 4-hour drive at the max.
Well, from where I'm at, it's like 3 hours, man, and I'm not even 20 minutes away from the beach right now.
Yeah,
so
Gulf of Mexico to the Atlantic, you hop and skip.
Exactly, yeah, man. Well, I'm a hop and a skip from I'm a hop from the beach. And I'm probably a skip from the west to the West Coast because it's only like a 3-hour drive from here. I mean, only because I know all the back roads and stuff like that. But I mean, I could go and I could literally watch the sunrise, and in the day, if I really wanted to do this, I could wake up, watch the sunrise, and then drive over to the West Coast and watch it set, that night, and get an honest opinion on if it's accurate or not. Like, I could do that. That would be not a problem. I don't know why I should do that, but I think the moon is just way more fascinating. I think it's way more fascinating. You can look at it. You can observe it.
I'm fucking interrupting you.
Sorry.
You have a little bit of respect, young boy.
Who? Me?
You.
Who did I disrespect, Vincent?
I just heard what you said.
What did I say, Vincent?
Don't play with me, baby boy.
I'm not playing.
Don't play with me, baby boy.
Yeah, you said that Felix was the queen of interrupting people and stuff.
Goodbye.
Well, she said that I was stupid. I mean, it's not an insult.
Said, don't interrupt me, and then you said, "Oh, you're the queen of interrupting me anyway." Hey.
Well, that was after she left the call.
Who's interrupting?
I didn't say that to her.
Okay, I'll let you go for this moment. I will stay relaxed.
I got it.
Like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't understand what the big deal is.
Try to respect each other's, breaks when we're speaking.
Well, I mean, like, it's like, dude, like, you live on the other side of the country, man. Like, there's no reason why you should like even talk to me like that. You don't even know me. It's like, come on, bro. Like, there's no reason for the negativity. Get out of here. Like, I don't understand why people got to freak out like that. I haven't freaked out on nobody. I didn't cuss no one out. You need to chill out.
I gotta be honest.
And he can call me. And
I
that was,
pretty much
that was kind
did.
of disrespectful, Vincent. I'm a little boy. I'm 6'2", 170 pounds, bro. Like I'm not a little boy. I might be 21 years old, bro, but I've been doing, I'm not a little boy. I can definitely hold my ground. And there's a reason they're not sending people your age out to war, bro. That's all I got to say about it. There's a
We're
reason they
too
don't send
smart
people.
to go out to war.
Listen,
No.
man, we're all online trying to do the same
Industrialists.
thing.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like I don't understand. Like there's a reason though. You know what I mean? And it's not because it's not because I'm any better. It's not because of any of that. It's just because I'm younger. That's why I'm younger. They want to send the young bucks out. I can run longer. I can do more push-ups. It's just a fact of life.
Well,
Just like the earth being flat. Just like
as
the
the
earth being
host
flat.
of this hangout, I just want to say I stepped out for a minute. I missed whatever happened with Felix. I just caught the tail end of it there, but whatever it is, let's just not try to talk over each other. And if she thought you were interrupting her, then we need to just smooth it out or whatever. We don't really know each other. We're all just trying to speak some truth here and share some
Yeah, we're all
knowledge,
looking
right?
for the same thing.
I honestly, I was completely over it. I was completely over it. We were talking about something completely different.
Right. I mean, it
Yeah,
is
I'd
what
like
it
to
is.
get back to the moon and astrolabes. Like, if you want to really pinpoint stuff, it's been done over 2,000 years ago. The tool they use to do all their math and plot the stars and the sun and the moon, it's called an astrolabe. We're reinventing the wheel with all this stuff here, trying to send up balloons and stupid shit. A lot of this information, a few people, in fact, the more the merrier, with an astrolabe that really know how to use them. Sometimes you have to go back to go forward. It seems their technology was better back then with a
Made me want to get
piece of metal and a few moving parts. I think we'd be a lot better off with astrolabes than balloons and cameras. They're more reliable and more accurate.
Hey, people, you know what I think? When two people have ideas, they talk same time, but I still think it's better than it's silence in a live chat. What do you think?
Well, not really, because again, it's best if one person talks and then things follow and flow. When two people are talking at one time, it's like crosstalk. You don't get all the information. Often you don't really hear what the other person's saying anyway. Stuff like that, It's not a civilized way of conversation.
It seems like they talk together, like not interrupting each other, but kind of one speech merged into another speech. I didn't feel that someone really interrupt, but maybe I'm wrong. I need to watch this moment again.
Yeah,
I'll watch it again too. I'll watch it again too. I agree, Johnny. I could have been wrong. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was being disrespectful to anyone. I thought she paused and I tried to start speaking and then she said, "Don't interrupt me, boy." I don't know if there's some sort of little thing like I'm a little boy or something like that. But I mean,
move on from this. Like
I agree with that. It's just it is frustrating. I'll go and I'll look at it.
Let's not worry about it. Let's try to talk sun and moon, flat Earth.
No reason to make mountains out of molehills. We're all on the internet. We all really don't know each other. We're just trying to share some knowledge here.
Exactly.
We're trying to wake people up. We got Ace McLeod in the chat. Do you want to get on here, Ace?
You know what, with moon, with moon I pay attention. I look at the moon very often too. And let's say if you spot moon at 12 at night, right, at the sky. So the next day you come 12 at night, it will be lefter. It's always lefter till it escape over horizon. So same time, moon is like on your left. So it always slow down compared to sun, right? This is what I see.
That's what Matt was saying, how it's taking longer. Is that what you said, Matt? You've been
that's exactly what I said. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. No, yeah, that's all I was trying to say the whole time. I don't know.
Because catharsis is how you send out that guy's name in the chat. We should all respect our elders in his opinion, just as how I was raised. But this isn't about elders or, we're all equals here as far as I'm concerned, because we're all just trying to move this knowledge forward. Or what are we doing here, guys? We're trying to wake people up, right? Or trying to share information with people. And 90% of the public thinks we're idiots right now. We're trying to get past that. Am I wrong? We lost
That's
Jim.
right.
Hey, I miss what you said, bud. What'd you say?
I was just talking about we're just on here trying to share information and get people to wake up to this information. It's not like we're trying to convert people. We're just trying to get people to look at what we're seeing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Things that we
Yeah.
see, things that we see, we should be able to see if there was curvature, flat water, water not sticking to a ball like on my icon, you know, the big massive ocean in the shape of a ball. It doesn't make any sense if you really think about it.
No, I completely agree. None of it makes any
I like
sense. None of it. Nothing. And honestly, this fake paradox that we live in, it doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. People don't make any sense to me. None of it makes any sense. I honestly, yeah, you know, as much as I don't like to say it, I don't like people that much in general. It's a surprise that I even get on here and, you know, really talk to anyone, but it's, you know, I do it and it is what it is. And, you know, people are people, and people can be mean. People can get the wrong context, and especially about the globe and the flat earth and about everything, you know, and it's just like, it's really just a common sense factor. It's how much common sense do you have? You know, do you live in a false paradigm? Is your world different than mine? You know, I discussed something with my friend, and you know, I'm not going to say his name or anything like that, but you know, I discussed his name. Well, I could say his first name. His first name is James, and I was discussing it with James about the flat Earth, and he's not a very intelligent person. And the first thing you want to do is you want to insult someone. You want to say something. You know, as soon as somebody says something that you disagree with, the first thing you want to do is insult them. So that's what he did. He knows I'm colorblind, so he says, "Bro, you can't see the curve because you're colorblind." And I said, "Bro, that's the fucking most ridiculous statement that I've ever heard in my life. Why would you ever
Colors
even?"
have nothing to do with seeing curve.
Well, yeah. It's not just because I'm colorblind doesn't mean I can't see shapes.
Right.
And so I'm like, dude, that's the most ridiculous thing you could even like. Why would you ever say something like that? Like, I just don't even get that. Like, and he still thinks it's like, bro. And the funny and the ironic part about it is, man, this guy wears glasses that are like half an inch thick, bro. Like, this kid can't see for fucking shit. So it's just like, you know, he's a little guy. You know what I mean? He's just a little guy, and you know, he's funny, man. He'll just insult. You know, he's just a little guy. He's like 30 years old, but he's, you know, he's short or whatever, and he's ex-army, and but you just have to see him to understand. It's just he's a funny guy. I like him a lot, but he's just kind of dumb when it comes to stuff like that.
Jimbo just talked to the chat. He's going to bed. His computer crashed on him, so just letting y'all know where he went. So.
Yeah, I was wondering where he went. I didn't remember his name though, so I didn't want to say something.
We call him on here.
What is it?
His name's Jim. His channel name is Jimbo, but we call him James when he's on the panel.
James. I feel like I know him. I feel like I've talked to him before. Yeah, I don't know. That just kind of like ruined my whole thought process.
Yeah, I mean,
that's been happening like every time it gets good. Like every time I start talking, like in every hangout that I've been in, like it's just like every time I start talking, it just boom, like it just gets sniped or something. Like every time you can go look if they're still up, you can go look at like the last like 3 hangouts that I was on that got sniped, and like we were just in like great conversation, and it just went boom and got sniped.
Do you have anybody on contacts that you've had chats with or anything that can give me I can get a link to them? Or because honestly, man, I work 10 hours a day and I'm getting ready to go to bed here in like 10 minutes, probably. So I'm trying to get somebody else on here with you. You want to stick around, or we can just shut it down. It's up to you guys. What do y'all think? Y'all still there? Hey, Johnny?
Yeah. So I'm going soon. Maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I'm 54 years old. I'll be 55 this year. I worked 10 hours today. Got to work tomorrow, so
Uh-huh. Oh, you work morning?
not in the morning. I got to get up I'll get like 5 or 6 hours sleep if I get to bed here in the next 20 minutes or so.
Oh, I see. Okay, let's finish then.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried my best to get somebody to get in here with y'all, but you cool with that, mate? You still there,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, if you have live chats, you may send links to me. You know my email. I will participate with great pleasure.
Yeah, I've got both y'all in email contact now, so.
Yeah, and I mostly will listen. I just if I have some links or information, I will gladly share with you. But
Okay.
I'm definitely not gonna argue with anybody here, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm not on here to
okay,
argue or all that. You know, let's try to keep this thing moving forward, you know.
yeah,
But
okay, Dave.
all right. Good night, everybody in the chat. Good night. I'm gonna
Night.
go ahead and end the broadcast. Hopefully he'll be on here next hour or so.
Yeah, see you guys. See you next time.
Everybody have a good
Bye.
night. Peace.